Welcome back to Metroid II: Return of Jesus. In the last part, Jesus was crucified. In this part, he comes back on the third day.
It's only been one part.
Wait, he gets crucified again? You said this is Jesus Returns.
I know. I said in the last part he was crucified, so this is the part of his return.
I thought you said in this part. I missed that in the last part.
But Carrie, you're the one who read the Bible. Anyway,
Wait,
as you can see by the Chozo statues, this planet was a Chozo planet, much like Planet Zebes in the last game. Anyway, we have bombs now, and...
Bees.
Oh yeah, you don't need to, you actually start out with missiles in this game. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
That makes sense, considering that's what you need to destroy the Metroids.
Yeah, Samus starts out with both missiles and the Morph Ball, but she does not start out with the Ice Beam, but that's fine, because Metroids are immune to it now. So she gets to keep most of her power-ups, but not all of them. Like, we just had to pick up the bombs again. Gabe, what am I hearing?
Nothing, you're fine.
You're looking for that YouTube poop, aren't you?
I found it, yeah.
Okay, yeah, energy tanks to get more health. Yeah, this is not, fundamentally, this is not very different from Metroid 1, where, you pick up upgrades as you travel through the world, get stronger, and... Oh boy, it is actually... Samus at her best in this game is definitely more satisfying than in the last one, too. Oh, hey, we already got the Ice Beam!
Nice.
But isn't it useless, pretty much?
Well, no, it's still useful because, it freezes enemies and you can use them as platforms and stuff.
Oh, that's true. There are other enemies.
They're not ones that matter, though.
Yeah.
No.
And we'll be, it's because of this that, we'll actually be upgrading to other beams as it goes by. It's not just the Ice Beam and the Wave Beam this time around, there's two more, although they don't stack. It takes until the third game, Super Metroid, for the beams to actually stack.
Yeah, in which case it becomes, shit!
So what do you mean when you say stack?
It means that you can, use, they combine.
Multiple effects and multiple effects stack.
Say you got the Ice Beam that freezes enemies and the Wave Beam that passes through walls. If you get them both, they stack, and therefore you have a beam that both freezes enemies and passes through walls.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, later games do that. The first two do not do that. Oh yeah, also Samus can shoot straight down now in midair. If you jump, when you're jumping, if you aim downward, she can actually fire down, but still not diagonal. So now we have 4-directional aiming.
I know. Quad-directional.
And crouching, dude. I would be stoked.
Yeah.
Had I only played the first one and then discovered that she could crouch and shoot in this one.
Yeah, Samus is definitely more versatile just by the basic fundamentals. Also, another new power-up, or this is actually the first new power-up, it's called the Spider Ball.
Looks like there's a face on the ball.
It does, kind of, yeah. The Spider Ball allows Samus to cling to walls at the cost of being painfully slow.
Yeah.
But, I
should have called this the Rat Ball.
The Rat Ball?
Because it goes to fall so slow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really slow, but, it's still it's still something that's good to have until, until later on when you get other upgrades that kind of nullify it. Kind of nullify it, because they're, the Spider Ball will have use throughout the whole game. Yeah, something I think is worth mentioning. If you ever see a Metroid shell, that means a Metroid is nearby.
Yeah.
Except for sometimes, that first one, they actually get to the point where they just evolved, so you'll see them, popping out of the shell in that case. But this guy didn't. Yeah, they've begun to evolve. There are 4 different kinds of Metroids based on how long it has been since they, molted from their shell, I guess. There's, and that little shrimpy guy that, goes down, 5 hits, that's called an Alpha Metroid. There's also Gamma Metroids, Zeta Metroids, and Omega Metroids, but we'll get into those when we see them.
They didn't follow the Greek alphabet? How lame.
They did not follow the Greek alphabet.
Because then we'd have. Yeah.
Then
Get
we'd
it?
have
Yeah. We'd have the Metroid.
the Metroid.
Metroid that makes you say yes. It latches onto Samus. Yes.
Oh my god.
Carrie.
And then there's the Sigma Metroid, which makes you an evil robot.
That sucked. Carrie, what, you know what you should use next time you make kimchi?
What?
Powder that makes you say yes.
Powder that makes you say yes.
So, when you bite into the kimchi, you'll be like, yes.
Perfect for advertisements.
Yeah. I mean, yes.
Being serious, did you have a kimchi suggestion?
No, that was 100% it. That was, it was 1,000,000% a lead into that joke. I'll be honest. Jeez. Oh, we got a model rocket ship.
That's a missile pack.
That's a missile.
We have more missiles now.
Where are the missiles?
I ate those missiles.
Where are the bombs?
I ate those bombs.
Where are the
Sorry.
beam?
I mean, I ate those bombs.
Where are the wave beam? Garfield. Samus needs those upgrades.
What is it like? I had to add that there because like, what is it about Morshu in particular that's like so funny even by YouTube poop standards?
I think, I mean, it has to be like, because if you just heard Morshu, I feel like it wouldn't be as funny. Like, yeah, it'd be funny because like the but like it's just his inhuman manners.
Like I think my favorite like little shot of him is like the one like where he's like pointing not at you, just like pointing like get out of here.
In the back.
Yeah, he's pointing to the back is like my favorite like freeze frame shot of him.
Richard, be gone, broke peasant.
I think one of my favorite little like combinations of lines like with Morshu from an old YouTube poop was just like him saying like, "You want it?" and then he just like grows massive and then just goes, "Die!"
YouTube poops were the birth of modern absurdist humor.
Yes,
Yes,
100%.
yes, they were. Wait, shit, seriously? Bro,
Huh.
I just happened to wander into this. They're remaking Ebe.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's right, because the anniversary's today.
Is it?
Sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
Ebe is
Ebe is a puzzle horror game.
Is it a horror? Is it a horror? What's it called? RPG?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
RPG
kind of like
Maker game.
Well, it's more of like a puzzle. It's basically you're a 9-year-old girl who's stuck in a museum that comes to life and tries to kill you.
Yeah.
Sounds like horror to me. Yeah,
It's
I think Kiri
it's a
introduced me
classic.
to that.
I've been meaning, like, I
love
was
you.
thinking of doing a commentary of it a long time ago, and I don't know why I never got to it, actually.
That game is has definitely inspired a lot of RPG horror type games. Like I'm not saying,
Yeah.
I'm not saying recent hit Omori is all, Ebe, but
Oh my god,
having played through it myself,
I want to play that too. I've just been waiting for the Switch port.
yeah, having played through it myself, there's definitely Ebe influence throughout that game.
Yeah, although
especially
I also
in the horror aspects.
like, isn't there also a lot of Mother influence in there too?
Yes, no, the game is primarily influenced by Mother and Undertale, but Undertale, which in and of itself is influenced by Mother.
I wouldn't be
Right.
surprised if, like, and this goes for both Omori and Ebe, they probably were also, like, at least somewhat influenced by Yume Nikki as well.
Yes, which is another thing that Omocat, who not the programmer, but the art designer of that game, and pretty much head honcho of that game, said, Yume Nikki, especially another classic, Ebe had heavy influence on that game.
Yeah.
Which is why it's fucking whoop.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know why I never got around to doing a commentary of Ebe. Because it was in the cards a long time ago.
It's pretty spooky.
Like we're talking like this was something that I had in mind of doing like back when Will was on the show.
Woof.
That would be a fun one to do.
Yeah, no, and it's not a very long game either. We could probably do it in a single recording session.
It's
I
V
think
short.
Kiri years and years ago introduced me to that one. And then the other one I'm thinking that it kind of was somewhat similar is Aoni. You guys know that
Yeah,
one?
Yeah, I've heard
I
of that one.
do. That game's well. That game. Not
It's
not
another
only did
horror
that game
RPG.
get a. Not only did that game get a movie adaptation in Japan, it also got a TV series adaptation, multiple manga adaptations, and multiple sequel games.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Yes.
could post the
Aoni
wiki
is
page to it.
Well, I mean, I guess by today's standards, it's not too scary, but like some of the this is when I suppose this is when jump scares weren't necessarily too commonplace,
Yeah.
especially in an RPG Maker game.
Yeah.
And it's not even like jump scares; it's more just like the ambient, like unknowing, and then all of a sudden you're being pursued by a big blue monster man.
Yeah. Exactly. That's I distinctly remember that.
The sort of like once you feel safe, then it's like okay, cool, time for you to now be scared again.
You see,
And it's got that exploring an old. It has that exploring an old like big house vibe too.
You see. Personally, I'm more of a fan of Aka-Oni, or as I call it, Smash World.
Oh, I get it. Carrie, do you get it? He's talking about Gold Sword.
Wait, what?
He's talking about Gold Sword. You know, the Red Oni character in Smash World.
Oh.
I said Aka because Ao is blue, Aka is
Right.
red.
Okay, I knew it was a color, but I forgot which color it was.
I'm just memeing. That's all.
He did he did a Japanglish joke.
There was no there was no trace of English in that joke.
No, that's what I was trying to remember. Okay, rack your brains, Carrie, from your nearly non-existent Japanese
What are you
knowledge.
talking about? Oni is fucking English. Like, you know, somebody's like what's that thing that bends your leg? And you're like, oh, knee.
God, this is just a bad show.
Nah. I believe you mean to say the goated show.
All right.
You know what's fucking weird? Goats. Deadass. Let's talk about this for a second. Fucking
Weird pupils.
dog. Yeah. Dog. Their eyes. What the... It's like so optimal, but it looks so weird. Like, the irises? No, the
Pupils.
the pupils, thank you. Fucking
Rectangular.
like... Yeah, like rectangular, like fucking long... Like, what? Like, we're talking like... I mean, like, cuttlefish eyes are fucking weird. Don't get...
Yeah.
Like, that has to be the top, like, what the fuck nature type deal. Like, a W? What the fuck? But, like, rectangle is still weird. Don't get me wrong. Like, if I had rectangle eyes, first of all, I'd be fucking crazy as fuck. My eyesight would be amazing. But, well, kind of. But, like, people be like, bro, why do you have rectangle eyes? And I'd be like, dude, why do you have circle eyes? But if I had, like, cuttlefish W eyes, then people would probably fucking kill me on sight. They'd accuse me of being a witch or something.
You know, I don't know what sort of advantage that gives them and how that changes their eyesight.
For goats?
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
cuttlefish, but yeah,
Well,
goats.
cuttlefish, they literally, scientists have literally, like, done a bunch of tests and are like, it just is better. Like, they can't figure out how the eyesight is better without, like, you know, damaging or killing the specimen.
We're talking about fish again. I just find this is notable because like one of the most recent episode of Smash Team Games that went up is the Ristar episode where Gabe rants about sunfish.
Oh, fuck yeah. All my homies hate sunfish. But I suppose cuttlefish are cuttlefish are cephalopods, sir.
Yes.
Like octopardos. Yo, cuttlefish
Cephalopod.
fucking Maverick when? Next game, baby. Make it happen, Capcom.
I mean, I wouldn't put that above them. They have fucking Gigavolt Man of War.
I know, which is a fucking big jellyfish thing
Jellyfish.
that has killed multiple
Jellyfish.
people. That has killed multiple people.
They're the ones with a really, really long, I don't even know what you call that part that hangs from them in the water.
Tentacles.
Is that what they're called if it's jellyfish?
Well, if they're jellyfish, then they're called, usually referred to as their arms. But they do also serve the alternate purpose of, if ever they float too low to the seafloor. Low to the sea
Lore.
low to the seafloor, then they burp. No, they're like, oh, I shouldn't be this low, and then they like, I don't know, they like do some weird thing where they like increase their buoyancy and they just like float back up. Jellyfish are fucking weird too, man.
I'm looking at a picture of the Man of War, and its arms are so insanely long.
Yeah, because it holds like fucking really horrendous, terrible toxins in them that, like, again, have killed multiple people and can kill things like, I think it said like 4 times up its size.
Oh my gosh.
There was a story like way, I don't know, I want to say like mid 2010s about a Man of War like, or what was it? A Man of War killed like a small dolphin or something.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, they don't fuck around. And to be fair, they really do just be vibing, but, shit still hurts.
Yeah. Shirts.
Yeah, they're
back in
kind
the-
of just hanging out, and
Back
whatever
in the
they
area
kill
of
is
music.
it's just like, oh hey, that was a surprise.
There's a similar type of, it's not a jellyfish, it's a squid. I think it's called what is it? I think it's called the trapper squid, where it has like really long arms, and in between its two longest arms, they're like, or like suction cups at the end, obviously. But like the reason the arms are so long is because it like carries like a super potent like paralytic poison. Ooh, bars. Alliteration's crazy. That like, if it grazes like a person, it won't kill them, but they'll just be like, nervous system in that area shuts down.
Yikes.
So like, oh, you got grazed on your back, oh, paralyzed, floating in the water. Hopefully you don't drown.
Pretty terrifying.
Yeah. Nature's like, yo, I'm really just about to fucking put everything horrible in the ocean.
I mean, where else are they gonna go land?
That's true. Like,
I wonder what is out there in the ocean that we haven't discovered yet, because so much of it is unexplored.
So much.
You know what else is in the ocean? Angler.
Fucking dog. I learned a crazy sick anglerfish fact.
Do you want to use the
English
angler
fact?
fact now, or do you want to save it for when we see an anglerfish?
We've seen anglerfish.
That's not in this game.
Question Games goes to the aquarium.
Yo, if an anglerfish were to be in an aquarium, it would have to
I
be an
know.
aquarium located like 60 fathoms down. No,
Not if the water pressure is strong
pressurized.
enough.
Yeah.
Artificial water pressure.
yeah,
Yeah, it'd have to be artificial water pressure.
artificial. Why does that
Artificial.
thing look like?
And we wouldn't be able to see it, because I imagine it needs really dark.
Yeah, it'd have to be. But the angler fact I learned I say recently, but this was like months ago.
Months ago.
So you know how like when sharks lose a tooth, or like when a shark's
Oh shit! A Metroid.
kill it, destroy it, eat it, but
Eat
mostly
it?
kill
No, that's.
Looks like a taco.
Does it?
it. Not really. Sort of, kind of.
You don't know what kind of tacos I make.
What kind of
Fuck,
tacos do you make,
Jesus
Carrie?
Christ.
Taco salad.
Carrie
Anyways,
makes tacos from planet Irresolute.
were you giving us a fact?
Yeah, but very quickly. So when sharks lose their teeth, or when their teeth are like, at their end, a new tooth pushes it out, right? And the new tooth comes in pretty much immediately.
A new tooth.
Ha, Carrie, die.
Is it a tooth or is it a move?
Stop.
That's
Not
right,
doing this
I
again.
forgot about that.
Teeth. Teeth brush, yes. No, so anglerfish actually don't have that happen. When they lose a fang or a large tooth, it does not grow back. So you might be thinking, oh, well, that sucks. Is there such thing as like anglerfish with like gums? No, because they circumvent this by closing the space between the two teeth that are around it.
What the fuck?
So when an anglerfish loses a tooth, right? Instead of growing the tooth back, the natural biology will just start pushing the gum together, so it's like there was no space between there at all.
So what happens if it loses all of its teeth?
Really weird.
Well, then fucking tough. I guess the gums will just continually shift and be like, well, shit. And it'll probably die before that even happens. But
You said you learned that months ago and that it actually wasn't that recent, but I do think months ago is pretty recent in the grand scheme of the history of the known universe.
Fair point.
Carrie's on her bullshit again.
Is she? That sounds pretty fair, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. Me, when I say a couple months ago, is like, yeah, that's only like 60 days. That's not too long
On
ago.
Smash Games, we grow teeth.
All right.
I eat teeth.
No.
For one.